probably clicked on this video because you love American cars just as much as I do. The raw, powerful, and iconic spirit of American cars just triggers something in your brain that makes you feel like a little kid again. And today we're going to be talking about 10 American cars that you just can't hate. And just to make sure, I have a challenge for you. Out of all the 10 cars I mentioned, let me know in the comments which one you truly hate, because I'll really be surprised. From gas-guzzling muscle cars to the forgotten supercars, we'll be covering them all in this video, don't worry. Make sure to like and subscribe, my friends, and let's begin. First, let's start with not one, but two of my personal favorite cars, both the Chevrolet Corvette C6 and the C7 ZR1. They were made 10 years apart from each other, and they both represent the peak of the Corvette line. The reason that we all love these cars are: one, they are Corvettes. I could have made this whole list with just cars straight from Corvettes. Two, they're an affordable entry to the almost supercar world. These cars are dirt cheap for what you get, and it can outperform cars that are up to 3 times its price, as it has proven time and time again. The ZR1s are the opposite of whatever a one-trick pony is. They both have a top speed of over 200 miles per hour, and unlike many other American cars, they can corner extremely well. Their supercharged V8s are truly music to everybody's ears. Take a listen to this and tell me if there's any way anyone can hate this car. The ZR1s made its mark not only in the automotive circles, but in the broader culture as well. It was featured in multiple movies, and it became the darling of automotive YouTubers, who showcased its capabilities in head-to-head battles against elite supercars. Perhaps the most defining moment was when the C7 ZR1 set production car lap record at the Virginia International Raceway, beating competitors twice its price. All this was a testament to Corvette's legacy as a car that punches way above its weight, offering supercar performance for a fraction of the price against its European competitors. The next American car that I strongly believe nobody hates is the 2017 Dodge Viper ACR, the production car with the most track records, period. The 2017 Viper ACR holds a special place in the heart of everyone, not just Americans. It became a favorite among the motorsport community for setting unbeatable lap records at more than a dozen tracks around the country, earning its fearsome reputation. We all love this car for being arguably one of the best driver's car ever. The ACR is not as unforgiving as its previous Vipers, but it still has an 8.4 liter V10 and a manual transmission, the most American setup that there is. The ACR is celebrated as one of America's most iconic sports cars, and the history of the Viper portrays this perfectly. Many of us, including myself, had a poster of a Viper on our bedroom wall growing up. That's just how it went being raised around American cars. The Viper appeared in movies, TV shows, and many other things. It just shows how loved the Viper was throughout history, and I think the 2017 ACR was the perfect way to end the era. The ACR, with its combination of extreme performance and cultural significance, is a car that really shows the love for American engineering and the bittersweet farewell to a beloved icon. Whether on the track setting records or in our hearts as car enthusiasts, the ACR stands as a powerful testament of what American cars can truly achieve. Remember in the intro when I mentioned the forgotten supercar? Well, this is the Seline S7. Not many people know about this car, but the people who do love it. The Seline S7 is an American icon, and it perfectly represents when ambition meets engineering. It was introduced in 2000 and was America's first mid-engine supercar. Even with how sexy it looks, the design wasn't just built to turn heads. With its full carbon chassis, it was designed to compete with the fastest in the world. Under its hood lies the heart of pure American power. A twin-turbo V8 that has a top speed of 248 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest cars of its time. Why do we love this car so much? Well, it's multiple reasons. Perhaps the most significant impact was how it shifted perceptions worldwide about Americans' car capability in the supercar domain, which is typically dominated by European manufacturers. The S7 showed that an American car company could produce a vehicle that not only matched, but in many ways surpassed international standards. It inspired a generation of engineers, designers, and car enthusiasts, proving that with enough drive and innovation, the impossible can become possible. For the fourth car, I guarantee you that nobody watching this video hates the Tesla I'm kidding. Do not click off this video. All jokes aside, I'm pretty sure nobody hates the old classic Dodge Charger. Really, no one hates the old American muscle cars in general, but I'm just gonna talk about the Charger in specific. The Charger's influence extends far beyond the automotive world. It's literally the car from Fast and Furious, a movie that the whole world has seen. The Charger is often chosen in movies and shows for its symbol of rebellion and freedom. The Charger's design and performance resonated so strongly with people that it became more than just a car. It became a character and symbol of the American dream on wheels. It represented a time time when cars were about passion, power, and personality, influencing not only car enthusiasts like you and I, but also a broader audience, making it a favorite among collectors and enthusiasts. Its iconic status ensures it a place in the heart of muscle car fans and a distinguished spot in automotive history. In 5, we have the Ford GT, and this car is so good that I'll go as far to say every single generation of the Ford GT is loved. The Ford GT is a name that carries with it a legacy of racing dominance and engineering prowess. Originating from the historic GT40 models from the 1960s, which famously won the 24 Hours of Le Mans 4 consecutive times, the modern Ford GT was first introduced in 2005, and later reincarnated in its most recent form in 2023. The GT was designed not only to capture the spirit of the legendary GT40, but to also push the boundaries of what a high-performance American car could be. It featured a lightweight carbon fiber body and a rather underwhelming V6. But honestly, the performance takes away from that aspect anyways. We love the Ford GT so much because its impact extends far beyond the racetrack, where its legacy began. It has made significant appearances in films, video games, and just the prestigious car shows around the world, capturing the imaginations of people everywhere. Its story is one of American ingenuity overcoming the odds famously depicted in the 2019 film, Ford vs. Ferrari, which chronicles the GT40's historic battle against the Ferrari at Le Mans in the 1960s. In the gaming world, the Ford GT has been a poster child for speed and performance, featured prominently in game series like Forza Motorsports and Gran Turismo. These appearances have cemented the Ford GT status as a symbol of high-performance racing and design excellence. The Ford GT stands as a powerful reminder of what can be achieved when passion, innovation, and commitment to excellence come together. It's not just a car, but rather a symbol of the American automotive history on and off the racetrack. If you love American cars as much as I do, make sure to subscribe because I have plenty more videos coming soon to the channel. The next American car that we all love is the Cadillac CT5V Blackwing. We love it so much because it represents the pinnacle of American luxury performance sedans. It perfectly blends Cadillac's rich heritage of luxury with cutting-edge performance capabilities. The CT5V Blackwing is a nod to the enthusiast and the purist. Equipped with a manual transmission option, a rarity and a beloved feature that increasingly gets hard to find, especially in cars of this caliber. This commitment to driver engagement and the preservation of the manual transmission has endeared the car to those who celebrate the art of driving. The vehicle's introduction and its positioning in the market serve as a cultural milestone for America's automotive excellence, signaling that the United States can produce a luxury sedan that competes with the best from Europe and beyond, all without sacrificing the raw power and thrilling performance that American cars are known for. It bridges the gap between luxury and performance in a way that few other vehicles can, embodying the spirit of innovation and the relentless pursuit of perfection. Next, we have America's hypercar itself, the Hennessy Venom F5. Although it's relatively new to the car scene, the F5 quickly captured the imagination of enthusiasts all over the world, symbolizing the endless pursuit of breaking barriers. It sparked endless discussions and debates on the potential of a street-legal car surpassing the 300-mile-per-hour mark. The Venom F5's cultural impact is tied to its ambitious goal and the American spirit of pushing boundaries. In a broader sense, the Venom F5 represents more than just speed. It's a showcase of American innovation competing on the global stage where European brands traditionally have dominated in. Its pursuit of the 300-mile-per-hour record is not just about setting a new benchmark, but also about inspiring future generations of engineers, designers, and dreamers to think beyond the constraints of the present and think of the possibilities of tomorrow. It's just one of those cars that you and I can't hate. But before we move on to the next car, I want to know, do you think the Venom F5 would surpass 300 miles per hour? Let me know in the comments. In 8th place, we have arguably one of the best sounding V8s to ever grace this planet, the Ford Shelby GT350R. The Shelby GT350R is a high-performance variant of the Ford Mustang. It represents the pinnacle of track-focused capability combined with the legendary Shelby heritage. Launched in 2015 as part of the 6th generation of the Mustang, this car pays homage to the original GT350 competition models in the 1960s, blending modern engineering with the spirit of American muscle. At its heart lies a naturally aspirated 5.2-liter V8 engine, famously known as the Voodoo. And when I said it sounded excellent, I wasn't joking. Just listen to this. The Shelby GT350R has carved its niche not just as a formidable track car, but as a cultural icon that embodies the thrill of American muscle. Beyond the track, the GT350R has made its mark in popular culture, appearing in numerous video games, movies, and television shows, where it's celebrated for its aggressive styling and exhilarating performance. Its distinctive exhaust note is instantly recognizable, serving as a call to the arms of those who love the pure, intoxicating thrill of driving. Closing in on our last two cars, we're met with number 9, the Corvette RX-7. The Chevrolet Corvette C5, introduced in 1997 and produced through 2004, marked a significant evolution in the storied history of the Corvette. It brought a new era of performance, technology, and design. It's one of the best looking cars of its time, and just like the Dodge Viper, the C5 quickly embedded itself in the fabric of American car culture, celebrated for making high-performance sports car driving more accessible and enjoyable. Now, these cars go for dirt cheap and will still give you a driving experience like nothing else. It also excelled on the racetrack, where the C5R race variant achieved significant success, including class wins at the prestigious 24 Hours of Le Mans. The C5 was also a favorite among aftermarket tuners and customizers, who saw its potential for even greater performance and personalization, further embedding it in the car enthusiast community. The C5 Corvette stands as the landmark model in the Corvette lineage, celebrated on bringing cutting-edge innovation and performance to a wider audience. Its legacy is not just defined by its advancement or accolades, but rather by the way it has captivated and inspired generations of car lovers, making it a cherished car in the automotive industry. This has been a fun journey, and for our last car, I am guaranteeing, I'm even willing to put money on it, that nobody hates this car. The 5th gen Camaro SS, specifically the special edition Bumblebee model. Bumblebee's embodiment as the 5th gen Camaro did more than just serve as a character in a blockbuster film series. It played a pivotal role in sparking interest in the Camaro brand and just muscle cars in general. The Camaro's appearance in the Transformers movies coincided with its market's resurgence, helping with sales and re-establishing the Camaro as a cornerstone of American performance cars. The Bumblebee Camaro captured the hearts of fans, becoming a highly sought-after model among collectors and enthusiasts. Special editions of the Camaro, inspired by the movie car, were released featuring unique Bumblebee-themed aesthetics and badges. These limited editions became collectibles, cherished by fans wanting to own a piece of the Transformers saga. In conclusion, the 5th gen Camaro as Bumblebee represents a unique blend of American muscle heritage and modern cinematic legend. Its legacy is not just of performance and design, but of an enduring cultural phenomenon that showcases the profound connection between cars and their cultural representation. So there we have it. Those are 10 American cars that I'm guaranteeing that nobody hates. I may be wrong. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. Drop a sub if you're new, leave a like if you enjoyed, and until next time, my friends.